There are people in the universe that are born to have incredible powers on the future, or are born without knowing they are one of the most powerful beings in the multiverse, the Doomslayer, a warrior that was given power by the highest order of angels to fight hell, versus Shaggy, a human being that when releasing 0.003% of his power, everything near him ceases to exist. My name is Midnight, and today I'm going to analyze the Doomslayer and Shaggy completely and see who of them would win a showdown. Let's go. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram and on Twitch, please, and be sure to join the Discord server, you will not regret it. So, there is a pretty common misconception on the internet that states that people often think that cartoon characters are not powerful, even when they clearly show superhuman capabilities, only because they don't take cartoons made for kids that serious. For example, SpongeBob is extremely durable. He pretty much can survive any type of attack as his body is made specifically from sponges. Ben 10 can literally rewrite the entire universe, and the list goes on. The shows being specifically for kids don't take out the fact that these cartoon characters are beings that can rival even the most powerful gods on the universe. So with that being said, let's begin. For the past few days, the internet has been exploding by the incredible might of Shaggy. Chuck Norris? No, Shaggy. In less than a day, Shaggy has become one of the most powerful characters on all of media. Comics, books, anime, and even video games. But this is not all made up by the community. Shaggy has shown many times on his show that he indeed is a very powerful individual. He can outrun horses, run at over 60 miles per hour while carrying Fred, Bulma, Daphne, and Scooby without breaking a single sweat and never slowing down, and he defeated a gang of bike riders alone, without taking a single hit and mowing them down completely. Truly fascinating. But okay, Norville Shaggy Rogers, son of Wendy and Samuel Rogers, is part of the mystery gang that works together to solve mysteries of high danger and complexity. Shaggy has an insatiable appetite. No matter what he eats and no matter how big the portion, he will always want more. The only way he's able to control his hunger or to have courage is by eating the Scooby snacks. And that is pretty much about it, isn't it? That's pretty much all of the information we can get by reading his wiki page, pretty much. But no, there is a very dark secret regarding the existence of Shaggy. In reality, Shaggy has no parents. Wendy and Samuel Rogers are his adoptive parents. Shaggy was, or is, an experiment made by the CIA and by the US military. He was artificially created to be a military weapon of the highest power, to the point that his sole existence was going to give eternal peace to the world by fear, just like Bane wanted to. Ever thought why Shaggy is able to eat immense and gigantic amounts of food without growing a belly or getting obese? That is because when the food he consumes enters his body, his metabolism is so fast that it turns all of that food into energy to sustain his body. If he didn't eat those amounts of food, his body will weaken drastically. As I said before, Shaggy was meant to be a very powerful military weapon, meant to kill and destroy for the government of the United States. But the CIA wasn't able to control the power of Shaggy. He was just unstoppable. So, when the CIA knew that they needed to implement a failsafe inside Shaggy's mind before it was too late, they implemented the emotion of fear. You know, the emotion of fear highly affects the maximum capabilities of any human being. It fogs their mind, their focus, and the amount of power they can withdraw. "I was too afraid to move," said an officer while someone was assaulting a kid. "I'm afraid to fail the test," said Johnny before failing the test. And that is why Shaggy is a coward on the show. Him being a coward and having extreme fear highly suppresses his power to 100%. And that's where the Scooby snacks come into place. Every time Shaggy eats a Scooby snack, he gets courage, the emotion that counters fear. Courage makes people feel powerful, that not everything is lost, and by gaining courage and by eating a Scooby snack, Shaggy is able to use 0.0001% of his power, enough to defeat any adversary, outrun horses, and carry more than 200 kilograms on his back while running extremely fast. At some point, Shaggy was able to escape the CIA, but lost his memories because he got injected with a serum that makes people forget who they are. Fred knows who Shaggy actually truly is. Have you ever wondered why Fred knows how to lead a group so well? Why he knows how to do traps so well as well? That's because he was part of the CIA in his past. Well, have you also wondered why Fred always sends Shaggy to be live bait on his plans? It's not because he thinks that Volma and Daphne are weak, no, nothing like that. It's because he knows how of an absolute unit Shaggy really is. His power might be dormant, but in no way, shape or form is he going to get killed by some punks. The Scooby Snacks are actually special drugs that make the fear inside Shaggy's mind to dissipate a little, so that he can draw some of his power. At one point, Shaggy got hypnotized. When he hears the word bad, his fear will disappear, and when he hears it again, he will go back to normal. That's how he was able to annihilate a group of bike riders with complete ease, while his power was leaking slowly. He doesn't get his powers back in an instant, he gets stronger over time. But that is not all. Shaggy can go even further beyond with his different types of transformations. Normal Shaggy, or Shaggy Verde, or Shaggy Rojo, is more powerful than Senosama and the Grand Priest from Dragon Ball Super. By that fact, Shaggy in his base form, or Shaggy Verde, is already on top of the most powerful being from the Dragon Ball universe. Above base form Shaggy, we have Shaggy Blanco Verde and Super Saiyan 4 Shaggy. And even on top of those transformations, we have the most powerful transformation Shaggy has ever gotten. Ultra Instinct Shaggy, or Shaggy Blanco Ultra Instinct, or Migate no Gokui Shaggy. Shaggy in his powerful form. You see, the power multiplier for Ultra Instinct is about 50 trillion units. So, if we take that the base power level of Control Shaggy is 5 units, then his power level with Ultra Instinct will be about 250 trillion units, but that is for Control Shaggy. Shaggy with his powers awakened goes even further beyond. Super Saiyan Blue Goku has a power level that goes into the trillions, and base form Shaggy, or Shaggy Verde, is stronger than the Grand Priest, which was stronger than Super Saiyan Blue Goku. So pretty much multiply 1 trillion by 50 trillion, and that is the power level of Ultra Instinct Shaggy. Oh my god. And actually, once the actor of Shaggy stated that one time when he was acting the character of Shaggy, the entity of Shaggy possessed him and used 0.003% of his power, and by that made everything that was near him melt completely. And well, he is also a stand user, so he can stop time. Overall, Shaggy is indeed an immovable object. The Doomslayer is an entity that on the past chose the path of damnation. That, in its essence, means that he is immortal, and that he will forever be on hell to be their dead god. Well, for them, not for humanity, for them, like, he kills the demons. The reason he stayed on hell is uncertain, but one thing is for sure, he despises demonkind. He hates them so much, he even takes time to kill them to make them suffer, sometimes. Other times he pretty much one-shots them with one finger. In the Codex entries and on the Slayer testaments of the game Doom, it states that the Doomslayer has been fighting the forces of hell for eons, and that means one thing, that he has been on an unstoppable battle against hell for thousands, even billions of years. So he has at least thousands of years of experience under his belt, battle experience, killing experience, fight experience. He also has the Praetor suit, a suit of armor that cannot be damaged by human weaponry. The only thing that can damage the Praetor suit is Argent energy, little spheres of magical fire that burn with the hotness of the sun. Also, the Praetor suit is able to heal the wounds of the Slayer, and the wounds of the suit when absorbing the Argent energy of the fallen demons, making him an unstoppable force. At some point in his rampage, the Doomslayer was blessed by the Seraphim, a group of angels of the highest holy order that gave the Doomslayer incredible speed, power, and stamina as well. He is able to overpower the most powerful demons with his bare fists, millions of them. He killed the Titan, a mythical warrior that resided inside of Hell, literally one of Hell's gods, with only a sword and shield. Hell has tried everything to destroy the Doomslayer, pin him against millions of demons, against the gods, titans, champions, bury him inside a temple, curse him with demonic runes, etc. And the only thing they were able to do is put him at sleep for thousands of years. Throw many suns at him and nothing seems to work. Indeed, an unstoppable force. The Doomslayer has a lot of different types of weapons. Overall, his most iconic ones and his most powerful ones are his fists, but his weapons go into heavy assault rifle, combat shotgun, super shotgun, a gauss cannon that shoots plasma bullets, a plasma rifle that shoots plasma bullets or plasma projectiles, the BFG 9000 that throws a big argent plasma projectile that burns the liquid inside of your body and makes you explode from the inside, and a rocket launcher, a battle-touch chainsaw, and that is that. Overall, he has a pretty big arsenal on his hands. So, who would win in a showdown, the Doomslayer or Shaggy? Well, at this point, both of them are one of the most powerful characters in their respective areas. Shaggy for cartoons or anime, and Doomslayer for sci-fi shooters. Doomslayer, on top of being a demigod, on top of having billions of years of experience under his belt, and on top of having very powerful guns that rival even physics itself, the BFG 9000 and his fists, the Doomslayer will lose against Shaggy. Why? Shaggy Verde is more powerful than Senosama, a being that reigns over every god and angel in the universe, or in the Dragon Ball universe, a being that is able to destroy planets with the of his fingers. He is that powerful. And on top of that, Ultra Instinct gives Shaggy the ability to move at the speed of light, dodge everything in his path by just thinking about it, and even create the galaxies with the shockwaves of his fists. There is just no way that the Doomslayer will be able to survive Shaggy's might. It's just impossible, but the Doomslayer was cursed with a path of damnation, so that at its core means that if the Doomslayer ever dies, he will just spawn on Hell as maybe Hellspawn, or maybe as the Doomslayer, the Hellspawn for Hell, pretty much. So who wins? Shaggy. Is the Doomslayer going to die? No, he's just going to respawn, but in power, Shaggy wins, no doubt. He has the power to break the fourth wall, and the power of the viewers. Pretty much the viewers are able to give Shaggy whatever power Shaggy needs, pretty much. It's ridiculous. So I said yesterday on my community timeline that I will show the best comments about Shaggy on why he would win, so let's get into it. By Shaggy, like finally a chance to use 10% of my power. By Apocalypse James, Shaggy wins with Hot Dog Sword. By Velvet Nemesis 02, who do you think gave the Doomslayer his power? The Seraphim? No, it was Shaggy. So Shaggy wins by default. By Gadiel Gonzalez, plot twist, the Doomslayer was Shaggy all along. We got like 200 comments, so thank you so much for everyone that commented. And now, let's expand to some more in the lore about Shaggy to prove my point on why Shaggy is one of the most powerful characters ever. During filming, Shaggy tripped over a light and I reached out to break his fall. Knowing his immense power, I immediately vaporized and sent it 2,000 years into the future. Holding all knowledge, Shaggy was able to bring me back to the present. I owe him my life. One time, Shaggy snapped his fingers and Michelle Daphne just disappeared. She came back like 30 seconds later, but she looked really scared and kept saying something about the dark place. I don't want to talk about the dark place ever again. Like, congratulations, man. You've made me use like 10% of my power. Oh no. I should be the one congratulating you. You nearly made me use the high ground. The casting process for Shaggy was very strange. We had to wear the costume and see if we were capable of containing his power. I was the only survivor. Actually, when I played Shaggy, his spirit took over my body. I became irresistible to women. By the end of production, I got 63 kids. My god, the Shaggy memes are the best. This wasn't even CGI. Shaggy would randomly decide to block peaceful souls from their bodies. We were powerless to stop him. So he got fitted into the blood and dozens lost their lives in the way. Oh my god. Mr. Nintendo? It's okay, Spartans, please let me know what you think about this video down in the comment section. Leave a like if you did and leave a dislike if you didn't. I went full on weird mode in this video, coming out with points of why Shaggy is one of the most powerful characters and the backstory of Shaggy. I read some of it in a Reddit post, but still I added some points myself. I think I came with a pretty good backstory for Shaggy, him being a weapon of the CIA and whatever. And actually, Scooby is equally as powerful as Shaggy, because Scooby is also an experiment of the CIA, but not with the same power level. That's why Scooby is able to talk like a normal human being and act as a normal human being. Okay, but that is for another video. I think if this video gets, I don't know, like 1000 likes or something, I will post another video about the power level of Shaggy. So if this video gets 1000 likes, that video is going to come out for sure. Honestly, oh, and also upload which characters are able to kill Shaggy, but honestly, the only guy that can kill Shaggy, the meme of Shaggy, is PewDiePie, so let's wait if PewDiePie is actually going to kill this meme. We do not know. Do not forget to follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and on Twitch, and join the Discord server. All the links are down below. And so, okay, Spartans, that is all for today. If you guys liked the video, slap a like on it. I will greatly appreciate it, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye-bye, take care, and I love you very, very much. Thank you for watching, Spartans. I really do appreciate it. Bye-bye.